I dream a dream right now. Hope is high and life is worth living. I dream that my love is for giving. I'm young and not afraid. My dream is how I can learn to create a visible difference.
This is what Hugh MacLeod writes in his brilliant book Ignore Everybody, one of the better works on human creativity I've read recently. He writes, everybody has their own private Mount Everest that they were put on earth to climb. So my current question is, to promote or not to promote the blind race? That's the question. What good is a man if he's hiding behind his own little feeble excuses and not living up to what he was put on earth to do? But then again, I really don't need to get involved in this. This is probably not even for me. So forget it. This is not for me. That's it.
This is your mountain to climb. Everything points at you. You understand racing from the driver's seat. You have done more laps with blind drivers than anyone else around here. Education, interest, proper skills combined. Put this to use now. You are the man. This is your personal Mount Everest.
Just forget it. It's impossible.
Wait. It's not impossible, because I am possible. I'm sure that both impossible, that I'm possible, are spelled exactly with the same letters. I want to grow up and go to be a guide dog. Yes, go to guide dog college. And I want to become a great guide dog, just like Kazam.
Kazam? I know Kazam. Here's a picture right here on the front page of the Real Estate Weekly from a few weeks ago. He's Ryan's dog. I know them. He's an excellent guy. Why do you think you're going to become a great dog like Kazam?
My mommy tells me that we can either become nice family pets or professional guide dogs, but only if we are allowed to attend guide dog college. I want to make a real visible difference.
You have no idea how expensive guide dog college is. It's like $50,000. It's kind of like a very good race car.
My mommy says that many humans can get together to help. That picture of Kazam in the newspaper is from when the Edmonton Realtors charity donated $8,000 to the Alberta guide dog services. Now it's up to you to make this happen to me.
So now you're asking me to go out panhandling for you? Forget it. No. This is just going to end up in some big black emotional and financial hole in some big organization. No, I'm not getting involved.
The Alberta Guide Dog Service has a sponsorship program that builds a friendship between the donor and the dog. Personal and accountable. The puppy sends its picture and every 3 months report cards, and also the Paw Prints newsletter. It's crowned after 2 years by the report from the graduation and moving in with the blind owner. That way, the donor or sponsor gets to know how we do in school, how well that donation is used, and a little bit of how the rest of our life is going.
Yeah, I read about modern dog education. It's all built on positive reinforcement, where the dogs are trained to love to do what the people love them to do. And it works. And it creates this true bond between the dog and the owner. And it builds on very good science and positive psychology. So kind of like that. Now, how much is one of those sponsorships that you mentioned again with the report cards and the the newsletter and the picture of the dog and the graduation things and all that going with it. So how much is that?
A minimum of $250.
$250. Oh, I lost interest again. But then again, maybe if a few people get together, maybe it would make some sense to give one of these for, you know, those people you have no idea what to get for, and you can put a few people together and donate. I know Aunt Emma was one of them. Was really nothing, shared everything, but this could have worked for her. So maybe give me some more ideas here.
Perhaps a school class of human puppies could do that to get the full $250 sponsorship. Say each child would put in, say, $10 each, and that would be $250 out of just one class. And on top of that, it doesn't even need to be their own money. Maybe they can go out and get the $10 from somebody else, collect that from various people. So what is that blind behind the wheel race again?
On September 11, 2010 will be the fourth time when we are taking on the Blind Behind the Wheel race fundraising for the Alberta Guide Dog Services. Ryan and I, we ended up winning the first year, came in second the second year, and had a really spectacular crash last year and had to pull out. We ended up last in our heat. But this year the race will be before the regular race nights at about 5 o'clock on Saturday, September 11, down in Wetaskiwin at the Edmonton International Raceway. Some families like to go down there and do the Alberta Reynolds Museum during the midday and then come to the racetrack in the evening. It's just a few minute drive apart. Wetaskiwin is about 40 minutes south of Edmonton. So it's easy to get to. It's easy, nice, quick day trip. So, and we use the regular NASCAR feature stock cars. I will run again, as I'm running this season, in the Osman auction number 51 in the third division of the NASCAR Wheel and All-American series. And car works really well. I started to get the right torque out of it, and it's working like a charm. Really nicely balanced car, and I'm pretty happy with Osman auction, with the way they are treating me and the class for that matter. So really looking forward to the blind race too.
So this is a one-day event. Is there anything else that humans can do to kind of help out on a long term, to just support the guide dogs?
I just I'm pretty happy with how things are going already. We had one lady even donate the whole car on the purposes for this race that will take place on September 11. There's more information at the website we have set up, edmontonblindrace.com. Again, edmontonblindrace.com, one word. So we're putting in lots of effort, and it is for the purpose of long-term secure funding. Every penny that comes in is going straight to the Guide Dog Services to raise dogs. There's no middleman involved whatsoever out of this. On the website there's a downloadable form. You can just write up the information. You can get to the Alberta Guide Dog Services. You can make a draw on your credit card or mail them a check. All of that information is on that website. And you should also, through that website, see what else that is involved with Alberta Guide Dog Service. There are various other events, dinners and such things for making sure that they have constant flow. Actually, it is the many small contributions that makes that the big major corporate and kind of institutional and let's say legacy type of donations come in, because when let's call them the big rollers see that the small people are also involved in a keen manner to truly support, they can write the big checks on behalf of that. Good example of that would be the great donation from the Edmonton Realtors charity last year with the $8,000 donation. Much of that because they knew that there were many, many small individual donations, and they like to be part of that, let's call it community, to show the combined effort.
So could you please now ask the humans for their donations and ask them really properly how to do this?
Oh, absolutely. I'll ask right now.
Stop. You're not the one to ask. Young puppy, it's you who wants the funding. So if you want the money, you are the one to ask for the donations. So go ahead now.
Woof, woof. My parents are dogs and have no money for my professional guide dog college education. It is up to you to turn our dream into reality. Sponsor me, or some of my brothers and sisters. Any amount is good, but for $2.50 or more is better, because it gives you the feel and vision for how your donation is giving a great value. Your contribution makes that this is not impossible, because I am possible. Check out the EdmontonBlindRace.com website for more, and thank you for your generous sponsorship.